Hi there, Illumination. So I've been pretty sick this past week, and the hardest part of that for me is not being able to do the things that I want to do. I'm passionate about life, and I always book myself up with people and activities that are really meaningful to me. But this week, I just haven't had the energy. Plus, I'm afraid of getting others sick, my body isn't working the way I want it to, and my brain feels foggy from being dosed up with cough syrup. The point of telling you all this is that operating at less than 100% really got me thinking about how our loved ones must feel pretty much all of the time. I wonder, what would it be like if my body never worked the way I wanted it to, or if I was confused almost all of the time? My activities give my life meaning, and if I couldn't do them, I'd honestly really struggle. I think we all would. So I want to tell you about back when I worked in retirement communities, because we would do dementia simulations that would actually give caregivers a feeling of what it might be like to not always have all of our faculties in place. Now, I'll describe them, and you're more than welcome to try these ideas out for yourself, but I think you'll be able to imagine. So we'd put earmuffs on them to see if they could follow the rest of the instructions without being able to hear as well as normal. We'd ask them to wear goggles that were badly scratched or drawn on with a marker, and then ask them to watch TV, read a book, or, with the help of a guide, walk a few steps. We'd have them wear heavy gardening gloves and ask them to button a shirt that we had brought for that purpose or work the zipper on a bag. You get the idea. The possibilities are endless. Now, I've heard participants describe these exercises as claustrophobic, and I think that's a really interesting word. People usually can't wait to be done, not because the constraints are just annoying, but because they're actually overwhelming. The thing we can't simulate, though, is the confusion that comes with dementia. When we consider the physical limitations of age and add to that a growing loss of cognition, it's difficult to adequately feel like we can really understand what our loved ones are going through. It takes a lot of work and a lot of empathy, and some days you may not quite be up for it, and I get that. However, the more often we can live in our commitment to understand, empathize, and support, the more often we're going to be successful in those endeavors. And remember this tip. The next time someone's bugging you or being noisy around the house, just put on your earmuffs and tell them that you're learning empathy for your loved one and you just can't be bothered right now. Thanks, Illumination, and I'll see you next time when I'm hopefully feeling a lot better.